Today's model is a 4 bedrooms, 3 bathroom, 2 car garage with a bedroom downstairs. Let's have a look. Let's go. Hello and welcome to another episode of Orlando Home Show, where strategy matters, passion rules. And guys, today I've got a beautiful 4 bedrooms, 3 bathroom, 2,203 square foot, 2 car garage home on 2 stories with a bedroom downstairs. The first thing you're going to notice, these beautiful pavers. It's on a 40 by 120 lot. However, the pavers for this series is not included, so please do keep that in mind. As I walk in, it has a really nice walkway, and then you have this nice decorative pillar. Now please keep in mind that with the builder, they have like 3 different elevations, so if you like stone, you do have to pay extra for it. It would not be included in the base price of $444,990. So let's go inside and check this beautiful house out. Hello and welcome to another beautiful decked up builder model. Now guys, if you are looking to buy a house anywhere in Central Florida, Tampa Bay, Orlando, Greater Orlando, and Ocala, this is a great resource, so please press that thumbs up button. If you're not sure about which suburban area to move in, whether that be Tampa, Ocala, or Central Florida, Orlando areas, make sure to check out Orlando Living with D. That's where I do community videos. We talk about school, hospital, shopping, dining, everything, kind of giving you a point of reference to decide what would work for you. And if Spanish is your main language, then we have Orlandohomeshow in Espanol, run by amazing Anna and Carolyn. We do the same videos or the same models in Spanish, because my Spanish is poquito, and I guess it will be poquito. It's very difficult to learn a language after a certain age. I'm trying, but I got some words right, but that's pretty much it. So the model that I'm showing you today is a 4 bedrooms, 3 bathroom, 2,203 square foot home, 2-story with a bedroom downstairs. It is something that a lot of people have been asking. Hey, we want to buy a 2-story, but we want to have a bedroom downstairs. It also has a loft, and it has a covered lanai included in the base price of $444,900. That is the base price. The lot is 40 by 120. It's big enough for you to be able to build a pool if that is something that you want to do that later on. This is a builder model, so it's going to be all decked up with a lot of upgrades, and I'm going to point out as much as I could. But if you do want to know, hey, what do I get for my base price, please put in the comment below. I'll be happy to send you that info. This community does have a CDD and an HOA. The HOA is just about $10 a month. They have a clubhouse, pool, a gym. So this community does have a CDD. It's about $116 per month. And in terms of the lot price can vary anywhere from $7,000 to $15,000 depending upon where the lot is located. The first thing you're going to notice, you have this beautiful 8-foot door. It's a solid door which is available within the base price itself. You do have an option to go to a design center because the house comes with the basics, and you can upgrade it to a glass door if that is something you want. 8-foot door over here is also an upgrade. Your standard door is going to be 6'8", so that is something to keep in mind. Now what they have done is they have a little closet space right over here. This house has a lot of space. If you have a family that has a lot of stuff, this is a really nice house because they have these little closet and a lot of space around the house to kind of keep it away and keep it tucked away. The tiles that you see is an upgrade, so please keep that in mind. Your regular stuff is going to be just your regular square tile up until this point. Everything else is going to be carpet. They do have tiles in all the wet areas, including your kitchen area, your bathrooms, and your laundry. So just keep that in mind. Now over here, look at the amount of space that they have in the well. If you do have a fur baby, if you have a fur animal, this could be a nice place for themselves. It could be their bedroom or your doghouse. I mean, like, depending upon how you behave. And then right across from it, you have the very first secondary bathroom. It's a shower tub combination. You do not have any tiles or anything like that, but you can do that upgrade if you want. This is your standard This is your standard quartz that you get with the undermount sink. The upgrade is in regards to the color of the cabinets and the color of the floor tile. You also have a little closet space right there. As I mentioned, this house has a really nice flow to it, and then right across from it you have the two-car garage. And yes, I am going to go in because I want to show you a couple of things. Now, this is a block construction on the first floor. It is a frame on the second. You have the attic entrance. What I love is that you have these floors. This is an upgrade. These are not going to be epoxy, so please keep that in mind, but it's a concrete block construction. And what I love is that you have a roughings for a sink if you want to do that. This is an upgrade. This is something you pay extra. I'm going to highly suggest that you do that if the laundry room is big enough to do that. And outside, if you plan on having a summer kitchen, this is something that I highly suggest. If you haven't watched my video on do's and don'ts of building a brand new home, please go ahead and do so. I do a lot of videos to be able to assist you, but what I also love is that your water heater is kind of tucked away. Sometimes, they will have it right there with a ballot sitting right there, or sometimes it's kind of tucked away as neatly as you see over here. So that is something to keep in mind. The thing is that this location, it's right close to the airport. So it's right at the border of Kissimmee and St. Cloud. It's technically Kissimmee, but like a road over, you're in St. Cloud. And with the amount of growth that's coming to this area, this is closer to the new city. If you've been thinking about moving and you want a really nice upcoming area, this is it. This is a fantastic community. They're building a lot, and everything in the next couple of years is going to completely change the whole landscape of Central Florida, Orlando, and the surrounding cities. I've seen that. I was here since 2001, and I've seen the growth that Orlando have had, and now it's spilling in Kissimmee, which is going into Davenport. But just to give you some sort of an idea, and then right over here is your very first bedroom, and look at the size of this bedroom. Wow, isn't this big? Like, it's a really nice big bedroom. So if you have a parent that likes to visit you, or if you want to work from home, you want to make this into an office, this is something you could do. I would definitely suggest that you get the extra light. If the room is not big enough, I'm quite happy if you have those 2 extra lights instead of 4, because the builder is going to give you a set. It's going to say 2, 4, or 6. I think 6 is an overkill unless it's your master bedroom and it's huge. But I think getting those 2 extra lights in every single room, that's what I personally did in my home when I built it, because it just lighten up the whole thing. You also have a solid door to your closet, which I love. Now, it is an 8-foot door, so this is an upgrade, so please keep that in mind. And then as I come out, the whole house kind of opens up. Guys, if you are looking to buy a home right now, please, please, please listen to me. I've been saying this when the inventory was super low. There was line out the door during the Corona time. The rates were super low. The builder was raising prices and there was line out the door. If you're sitting on the fence because of the rates, I understand, I get it. But also keep in mind, when the rates go down, all the people that are sitting on the fence are going to jump. So what you really, really need to ask yourself is, hey, can I afford the home with the current rate? If you can and you do want to, then I would suggest you jump, because a lot of builders are giving a lot of incentives on their inventory home. With this builder inventory home, you can get a rate buy down, you get $15,000. They are not giving washer and dryer. There's so many things that's happening. And I'm keeping a list of all the inventory home with different builders, because every builder is doing things different. Some are giving you flex money plus the rate buy down plus blind plus washer plus dry. There's so many things that they are doing. So please let us know if this is something you want to do, but just don't wait, because if you wait, it's going to cost you more money. So do the math that you need to see if this is going to make sense. And look at this, the whole thing opens up, and yes, it has a lot of upgrades, guys. This is the standard size of your island. This is an upgrade, of course, and then you have the great room right over here. You have a window, you have another set of window. It just makes it really nice and bright. A semi-private dining area kind of tucked away from the island. So this is really nice. And yes, none of this is included. You get those extra pendant light. You do have to pay extra. You do get those standard lights now. 42-inch cabinet with the crown molding, and this color cabinet is an upgrade. So please keep that in mind. And so is the backsplash. Yes, my friend, I know. You're like, man, everything is an upgrade. What do I get for my price? Well, put in the comment below and I will send you a basic sheet what would be included in that. The other thing that I want to point out is that with this specific model, they are not venting the microwave up. This is something that I highly suggest if you do have an opportunity to go to the design center. And sometimes some of those things are structural. So this is something you can do at the time of the contract rather than doing it at the time of the design center. Design center is more about what color tile, what color backsplash, what kind of front door I want, things of that nature. So keep in mind, so you have a really nice space right over here. You have a window by the kitchen, 50-50 sink, a standard, and then you have this 42-inch cabinet. I just love the way they have this color coordinated. This is something that I really like. Now, they do not have packages unless you're buying a home which is a bungalow series. On those ones, you cannot go to a design center. It's basically, you have this package which has this color tile, this color cabinets and stuff. So that is something to keep in mind. But what I do love with this one is that your covered lanai is included, and the pavers is something that you do have to pay extra. If you don't have the pavers, you're just going to have the concrete block, and you can easily get this fenced with the HOA permission. This is something you could do. I don't believe that they give you an option in this specific house to be able to have an extended lanai. They did that in a different model, which is not released yet. It would be releasing very soon if it's not up there. They do give that extension on that. So every floor plan is going to be different, but look at the size of the lot. Now this is 40 by 120, so it means that it's deep enough, it's just not wide, but you do have a lot of space. It goes all the way till this point. You do have, now again, if you are looking at a retention pond or something, you are going to pay a little bit more for your lot, something that you have to keep in mind. So by the time you get in with the 444, 990 base price, you put another 10 to 15% in upgrades, another 10, so you're looking more like 550 or so for this whole house. And if you want something like this, you're more around 550. So if you want to replicate this, then this is something that you can. Now, other option is they have a knee wall. This is something you can also change if you want. You want to get a banister or something, because by having that, it just opens up the whole house. I love this nice window right there. So let's go upstairs and check the rest of this beautiful house out. So as I come upstairs, I do want you to know that this is going to be a framed house. What it means is that it's going to be a frame on the second floor. First floor is going to be concrete, and then you do have the ceiling height, which is about 8 foot. Not every builder has an 8 foot second. I just recently did another builder model where the ceiling height for both first and the second floor was 9.4 and then 9 with the 8 foot door. So this is something to keep in mind. I just love the space right over here. They've done a really good job in just decorating the way they did. This is a nice loft area. It could be a private living area. If you have kids like I do, this could be their place, so they can come in, they can do their thing, so nobody knows how messy my house is. It gives a little bit more privacy. And then on this side, you have the other bedroom, which is the secondary bedroom. And guys, again, things like this are pretty easy to do, so don't get carried away with this kind of stuff. This could be a one-day do-it-yourself project if you are handy. But if you want to do this with the builder, first of all, they may not offer this as an option, but if you do want to do it, it's going to cost you a lot more. And trust me, you can do this a lot more cheaper. But I do love the fact that they put those two extra lights. This is something that highly suggest if you're buying and building and you have an option to do that. Now, please keep in mind with the inventory home, they're calling like two different kinds of inventory home. Actually, rather than two, it's three now. One is that this is a complete house and you will get the best possible incentives on those. Second, this is in a process and it's going to be done in the next 60 to 90 days, and you pretty much cannot change anything with that house either. And then there are one with some builders will start calling them inventory as soon as it goes to stage 3 or 4. And in some cases, there are very few cases with very few builders, you may have an option to get to a design center and still change few things. So these are the things to keep in mind. You do have the rolling doors for your closet space, nothing extraordinary, it's just your standard closet space. And then right across from it, you have another bedroom, and look at the size of this bedroom. The pretty good size in the sense of like you can have a nice decent sized bed with a nightstand and you still have the room. I just love the way they decorated. You know, this is something that I love because builder pays a lot of money to professional professional decorators, and if you are going to buy a brand new house or you are in a process, go and visit some builder model just to get an idea of how they are decorating. And then right over here you have your standard closet area, so nothing extraordinary. And then right across from it is your secondary bathroom upstairs, shower tub combination. It doesn't have the tiles. The tile over here is an upgrade, so please keep that in mind. The undermount sink, the cord is standard. The upgrade is in regards to the cabinet that you see over here. And then your master bedroom is completely on the other side. So it's some sort of a split floor plan. Now, before I get to that, I want to show you your laundry, and it's a pretty decent size. However, it's not big enough for you to put a wash station if this is something that you want to do. This is something that I had suggested that you could have done it in another model. So they have a 40 series, they have a bungalow series, they have a 50 series, and what it basically means is 40 series is 40 by 120 lot. 50 is 50 by 120. Some things are more standard in a 50 series because the base price is a little bit higher. And then in 40, and then with the bungalow, bungalows are just one of those skinny homes, you know, 35 by 110, 120, and there's not a lot of yard space. So if yard space is important, a bungalow may not work for you. So just keep those things in mind and look at your master bedroom. Isn't that amazing? You have two big windows. This is what I was talking about. You have the 4 lights. I would have loved a false ceiling if I could have. That would have been fantastic, but I just love the openness. Like, you have a really nice big bed, you have a nightstand on this side, a nightstand on that side. Your TV can go there if you do prefer to have a TV in the master bedroom, and you have all the space. And then right over here is your master bathroom with the double sink, and the tile is an upgrade. The color of your cabinet is an upgrade, and then you have the framed walk-in shower over here, which you can go and get a tile or a walk-in, however you want to do. You can have the one with the glass. So it really depends upon how much money is that you want to spend. And then what I don't like is that you don't have a separate water closet. I would have preferred that, but I do love my master closet. So I love this, it's really nice. And then it kind of squeezed in a little bit. This is my closet, by the way, and this is her closet, and it's a good size closet. I definitely want to suggest that you do like a California closet style in your master bedroom, because this is where you will have the biggest closet of all in the most cases. I hope my video bring in a lot of value for you, and if they do, please press that thumbs up button, show us some love, check us out on Instagram and TikTok. And if you have any questions when it's related to brand new home, please give us a call. Please keep in mind, when you do talk to us, you'll be talking to somebody on my team. Their job is to collect the information and connect you to an agent. Until the next model, we appreciate. Please don't forget to press the thumbs up button. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.